Today, I put a perfect 99 overall quarterback on the NFL's worst team, and it's not only Fernando Mendoza, it's Fernando Mendoza on steroids. He's got 99 for every possible rating, and with him starting as a 20-year-old today, he really has a chance to turn the worst NFL franchise into the best. For the Raiders' sake, we went ahead and locked him into a 7-year contract, and screw it, let him play for free. His goal today? Break every one of Tom Brady's records, including his 7 Super Bowl wins. And if Fernando Mendoza on HGH gets it done, I've got to purchase his first ever NFL jersey once he inevitably gets drafted and wear it in every video I record the entire month of May. I mean, I know he might already be the best quarterback of all time, but no chance he wins 8 Super Bowls with this team, right? I mean, for God's sake, dude, his wide receiver 2 is Tyler Lockett. Hey, look at that hairline. But who knows, man? Maybe they'll shock us this season. Well, brother, maybe we did just reincarnate Tom Brady. I gotta see how the heck this just happened, dude. We somehow won one of the toughest divisions in all of football. With this team, there's just no way a team this bad had the NFL's number 2 offense. And defensively wasn't bad either. He must elevate the entire roster. I'm excited to see these stats. That's crazy, dude. 4,700 yards. 40 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. Part of me is surprised that he did this well with how bad the team is, but at the same time, with him being the best quarterback of all time already, surprised maybe he didn't throw for more, but I'm sure it's going to get crazier and crazier as the team around him gets better. Because again, remember, he's playing for free. And boys, it has got to be noted, that's a perfect completion percentage. Now, I wonder if he did anything on the ground, because keep in mind, he has 99 speed. He did not too much, nor did Ashton Jeanty, so kind of shocked here. 1,000 yards, 8 tutties, which Steroid Mendoza, not bad. 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 yards per carry, didn't fumble. Now, if he threw for almost 5,000 yards, who in the world caught all those passes? Jack Beck, apparently. 91 grabs, 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns. So that was unexpected. I don't know, maybe Jack Beck turns into a modern day Wes Welker. But also have to note the good season from Trey Tucker. 1,000 yards, almost 100 grabs, 4 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett, I was making fun of that hairline. About put up 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. A little disappointed Brock Bowers though. He's best offensive player in the entire team outside the quarterback. And you think you put up better than 650 yards, 6 touchdowns. Gotta give him the ball more. Now the defense was definitely better than expected. Obviously led by Max Crosby with his 15 sacks. And on no planet did I expect Jonah Lalu to put up 11 sacks. A freaking 73 overall nose tackle. What in the world? This guy turns his trash can teammates into modern day Michael Strahans. Now surely he went out, won NFL MVP in his first season. No, dude, he's freaking robbed. Joe Burrow steals it from him. Jalen Hurts in second, him in third. At least yours truly did win Coach of the Year. Jack Beck not winning Offensive Player of the Year also feels like quite the robbery. Did have Defensive Player of the Year though. And hold on a second, dude. I don't believe this happened. Mendoza, best quarterback of all time, doesn't even win Offensive Rookie of the Year, throwing for 40 touchdowns, 4,600 yards as a quarterback because Jack Beck exists. But at the same time, pretty exciting days for the future of this franchise. We had freaking 3 out of the top 4 Offensive Rookie of the Year votes. Maybe they will end up winning more Super Bowls than Tom Brady. Now, before we start Mendoza's first of many playoff runs, I do want to go see how much he technically did elevate the rest of his roster, see how much his teammates progressed. Jeanty up to an 89. Jack Beck, where you at? All the way up to an 81? Wait, did Brock Bowers go down? I could have swore his overall was higher than 95, but I guess at the end of the day, his game isn't realistic. He has hair. Now, what's crazy to me is how in the world you put up 11 sacks and only go up to a 73 overall. I mean, give Jonah a lifetime contract. And funny, Mendoza's already technically a 103 overall. You see the 4 skill points just sitting there. They'll just sit there the rest of his career. So excited to see how high that climbs up to. Maybe he becomes a 200 overall. What do you mean he's the 3rd best quarterback, dumb game? Time to ride, boys. We had to play the Chargers twice this season. We beat them week 2 by 10 points. Hopefully, we beat them twice. Yes, we did. Away from home in week 13 by 15. Unfortunately, kind of had a stinky finish to the season, losing 3 out of the last 4. You never like to be on your worst stretch of the season once you get to the playoffs, but we beat the Chargers both times we played them this season. Hopefully it doesn't curse us and Mendoza goes out and loses his first ever playoff game. No shot, right? Tom Brady would never. Yes. 30-20. He gets the dub. Now can he get past the Buffalo Bills and Joshua? I want to see what kind of numbers did he put up in his first ever playoff game. He had 2 touchdowns, 214 yards, 104 quarterback rating. Ginty with a big game. His number 1 receiver was Tyler Lockett. Let's see, can he do it, man? In his first season as a pro, can he advance to the conference championship game? Or will Josh Allen knock him out? No, 45-35. Now to take on the 1-seed Baltimore Ravens. Dang, 45 points. Our guy's getting better and better. He went out and put up, very similar numbers to Josh Allen here. 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 317 yards. But what he was able to do with that 99 speed, that 99 awareness, was he did not get sacked like Josh Allen did 3 times. It's not like our front 7 was any better. Ginty with a massive game too. So, like, who got all the yards of the air? I gotta stop making fun of him. Tyler Lockett, 4 touchdowns. 4 in a singular game with that hairline. This fella must have learned how to reverse aging. Not gonna lie, fellas, we'll be very, very disappointed if we went on this miraculous run, only to lose 1 game shy of the Super Bowl. Gonna be a tough task, though. Come on, brother. Lamar Jackson stands 0 chance, 0 of taking down Fernando Mendoza on steroids. So this is what depression feels like. Oh, it gets worse. This young, bad team loses in overtime. 1 game shy of the Super Bowl. We couldn't stop Derrick Henry. Not like it was Mendoza's fault, but man, I gotta say, this is disappointing. I mean, maybe if we had a better receiver than Tyler Lockett. But if he can almost carry this team to the Super Bowl, brother, imagine what this team is capable of once he actually gets some half-competent humans around him. You know what though, fellas? It's all fine and dandy. Because would you look at that cap space? It just can't be a coincidence anymore. Out of spite, I want to make sure the Ravens lose here. Jordan Love, my GOAT! Whoa, talk about available cap space, so I would definitely take the 150 mil over the 67 mil. Great news though here at the start of the offseason as Jack Beck, after his incredible season, now up to superstar. So again, like him, Ginty, and obviously Mendoza all being rookies, like this team could get kind of crazy over the next few years, especially with all this cap space. Wait, how did our big boy not get any better after the season he had? Wait, hold on a second. I think we have some really bad news to share. Tyler Lockett's gone, on his way to Turkey. Now I know this amount of cash makes us all feel like we're on psilocybin, but at the same time, keep in mind, I don't control what we do with this money. It all comes down to the Raiders front office. If they really want to turn the Las Vegas Raiders into the best franchise of all time, they better pony up here, spend all that money on free agents this offseason. And to my surprise, normally in these videos, they never spend the money on their own. Like, randomly, they might sign a good free agent or 2, but they just spent like 70 mil. Hopefully it was on actual free agents, which, oh my. It was. Never a good sign when the first player that we signed doesn't have a face. But outside of that, got ourselves a basketball player, decent middle linebacker, Michael Jackson, a wide variety of stuff going on right now. Locked down Christian Kirk to, I assume, replace Mr. Receding Hairline. Ronnie Hickman, Nakobe Dean, Davante Adams. That's interesting. Coming back to Las Vegas. Wow. And to top it off, more great names coming back to the squad. Amir Speed and Tyreek Funderburk. But seriously though, I'm not even gonna lie. This might be the best free agency I've seen in a long time in all these career videos. They just never spend money, but thank God, dude. I was already happy with Christian Kirk, and then I find out we signed Davante Adams? If he was able to put up these numbers with Tyler Lockett, dude, imagine what he can do with this receiver core. So Mendoza's front office aced their first ever free agency. Let's see if they can also ace their first ever NFL draft. Again, it's all up to them. I have 0 input. I mean, not terrible all things considered. I've seen much worse. Got 5 players, 70 rated and above. Got a 72 rated cornerback in the 6th round. Maybe DeMarquise Trent can turn out to be an all-pro edge on the other side of Max Crosby, which would be deadly. Should have got, our starting center of the future. I think it's a decent B- draft. Actually tilted. So we just drafted that center, all while we could have got Terrell Short here, who of course went to the Ravens. Oh, he's normal dev too, it's even worse. Hey, you stop talking crap. Maybe Jonathan will turn into the next Creed Humphrey. Now, surely if last year's team made it all the way to the conference championship, this team will actually make it to the Super Bowl. Screw Super Bowl aspirations, dude. We got the steroid version of Mendoza. Let's go 17-0. Well, the 17-0 dream's dead. But again, when you consider where we started from, you can't be mad at yet again another 2 seed. Offense went a little backwards, only finishing 3rd this time around. I think we actually performed a little bit worse. The defense was definitely worse. Steroid version of Mendoza still putting up great numbers. 4,500 yards, 35 tutties, 9 picks. Ginty, another great season, 17 touchdowns. That's where all touchdowns went through the air. Trey Tucker, 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns. Davante Adams, a good return to Las Vegas. Jack Beck, not as good as last year, but still respectable numbers. Again, Brock Bowers disappointing me. Look at Ginty through the air, 500 yards. What is going on here? Tyree Wilson, 15 sacks. Jonah again, 10.5 sacks. To give this guy a freaking X Factor, Max Crosby with only 9. Now, did our guy win his first ever MVP? No, like why? Is it always go to Joe Burrow? But now, my friends, it is time to make it to Mendoza's first ever Super Bowl, and I promise you it wouldn't be his last. We just please avoid getting first rounded for the first time in his career by the 9-8 Houston Texans. 0 shot, CJ Stroud stands a singular chance here, and what I tell you, oh, and now it's time to get the revenge for the stupid MVP awards, but a big hefty 41 points on a really good Texans defense, although they outgained us and we still outscored them by 17 yards. Mendoza, 4 tutties, 0 picks, although CJ Stroud threw for 400, which is weird. Ginty, great game. They couldn't run the ball with Joe Mixon. Jack Beck didn't have the best regular season, but still put up 105 yards. Trey Tucker caught 3 balls, 101 yards. All 3 grabs were touchdowns. Have got to beat Joseph here. And he does. 31-24. The only team standing in his way now of his first ever Super Bowl is the Pittsburgh Steelers. See, this shows you right here. They got the MVP wrong. Threw for more yards, another touchdown, took less sacks, had a better QB rating, much better accuracy. Imagine the numbers the steroid version of Mendoza would put up if he had Jamar Chase at wide receiver. He's making do with Trey Tucker, making do with Jack Beck and 94-year-old Davante Adams. There's no chance, no way we let the Pittsburgh Steelers keep us from a Super Bowl. I don't even know who their quarterback is at this point. Who is Dale Gilmore? Freaking 84 overall rookie quarterback, 6'6", 227. I mean, Dale might be a good one, but it's not even comparable. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta speak good things into the universe, and you can manifest greatness, as we are gonna beat the Steelers here. 3 touchdowns, I'm calling it. Don't know if it was a 3-touchdown game, but we have made it to the Super Bowl. Oh, against the defending Super Bowl champs. Oh, it was close to a 3-touchdown game. 31-13, and shout out our defense, man. Didn't let the Steelers score a single point in the 4th quarter. Oh, I told you guys, old Dale Gilmore could never hold Mendoza's jockstrap. Ran the ball better. He actually had a rushing touchdown through the air. Tyquan Thornton was their number 1 receiver. Jack Beck, good game. It was pretty much all around good performance from all receivers. But now, boys, it's officially time for Mendoza to dethrone the champions. And of course, we gotta jump in to help Mendoza lock in his first ever Super Bowl. So excited to play with Mendoza. I've always wanted to play with Mendoza. It's like he's a fun guy to play with, especially on steroids. Let's lock in for a first play touchdown. Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, I hate this game so much! I have wear and tear completely off, yet all the players start the Super Bowl dead. So we, my friends, are at a massive disadvantage here because all our players start with 0 stamina, so they're not going to be fast, not going to run pristine routes, can't snap the ball on time. One little screen pass here to Ginty. Not bad. Good start from Ginty. Let's go! Get the ball in his hands a little bit more often. Yes, a dumb bug they have got to fix that frustrates me to no end. But hey, let's make the best of what we got. We get to play with Mendoza on steroids, although nobody's really open. He's got 99 speed, so let's take off. Oh, I love it. Cheat code. I mean, we have the opportunity here to play with a hybrid of Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, and Tom Brady. So honestly, should be throwing for like 500 yards this game. No interceptions. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown across my body. I guess we just take off that 99 speed. Whatever it takes to win this football game. Let's see. Tucker, the last second open. We got to get Davante Adams into the end zone in the Super Bowl. Although he's got to the wide open guy, and he kind of threw it out of bounds. Oh, wide open. Jack Beck hangs on to the football. Not really a fast drive that I really wanted, but at the same time, like, slow, methodical. As long as we score touchdowns, all that matters. You know what? Take off. Mendoza, touchdown. Kind of like what he did in the national championship without, the 15 broken tackles. What is that celebration, Fernando? Come on, defense. We need you to not give up a touchdown. They gave up a touchdown. So, all right. So, we're going to score here. 3 plays. Hold on. How about in 1? How about in 1? How about in 1? Okay, got a little bit too excited. Okay, that screen pass almost got stopped. But thank God I got Ashton Ginty. So, if I'm going to score in 3 plays like I promised, got to be here. Okay, I got Micah Parsons chasing me, but thank God we can outrun him. Oh, let's go! Lucky. Oh, wide open. Great pass. It's Jack Beck. Go score! Ooh, we had open guys, and I missed them. But thank God, he's the best quarterback all time. I want to throw the ball. Last second. So much craziness just happened. Am I the only person that gets nervous on the goal line? Oh, slant back of the end zone. It's open. Touchdown. Is that Davante Adams? I told you guys I was going to get him into the end zone in the Super Bowl. Hopefully it's not the last time. Like, what is my defense good for? Freaking nothing. Brother, we got the best quarterback of all time. We have 69 seconds on the clock before half. We're going to score one way or another. I'm going to have to dump it off and get a couple, or just drop it. Ashton, can somebody win on the outside here? No, because they have no stamina. This time, Genty's wide open, though, so we'll take every yard they give me. Keep going, brother! Get out of bounds. They have a timeout. Oh, again, he's got to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Oh, he died. Oh, I got to start calling timeouts. I got 30 seconds left. I do have all 3 timeouts, so we should be fine. So I got plenty of time, plenty of time. I guess we're going to have to take off that 99. Oh, Brock Bowers last second. I was trying not to do that. Boo! Bowers again. Same play. Oh, the DB had eyes in the back of his head, but thank God, Brock Bowers showing why he should get more targets than what he does in his offense. Oh, you love to see that glowing X underneath his body. We're gonna look for Devontae here. On the comeback route, it should work. For a second touchdown of the half, he dropped it. 9 seconds, and I called a play that I actually don't like at all. Devontae, though, wide open. Little pick play action. This time, he scored for the second time this half. Let's see if we can have Devontae this game put up a Tyler Lockett-esque performance. You also get the ball to start here in the second half, so this should be beautiful, especially with the glowing X. I believe he has Bazooka, which means he can throw the ball like an extra 15 yards, and that should come into fruition right here. Oh, no, the safety. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Or, oh, so much happened. I thought Devontae caught it. I'm going to try that same exact play again because I'm degenerate. Now we're going to Jack Beck, who's wide open. I score. Jack go. Jack go. Jack go. Bad guy. Cut inside. In the red zone. Oh, no. Drag is open. Trey Tucker. Tucker. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh, we're about to have Davante Adams for a touchdown on the outside. Oh, whoa. That's not my Mendoza. Oh, Devontae cooking off the press. Not good. Oh, wide open. I was trying to force feed Devontae. Dude, if I don't score, give him 4 plays on the 1-yard line, I'm going to go into a stroke. He's open this time. Hit him in stride, please. Devontae, catch the goddamn ball. No shot. I'm going to lose my mind. I lost my mind. Oh, my God. That just didn't happen. Hey, that makes it better, though. Oh, you sexy boy. Run. Can somebody run on the outside? I think Jack did. He has a step. Not a good throw, though. I don't know why he's not leading them. Tucker. Oh, Bowers. Oh, please. Oh, he threw a little bit behind because he got... Did he drop that? Oh, I think Bowers knocked it out of his hands. He got hit as he threw. He threw it way behind him. Genty is my favorite human. That's like the 3rd time it's been a bad screenplay, but it still went for positive yards because he's a freaking beast. Devontae, 1-on-1. Back of the end zone. Wide open, actually. He actually caught the football this time. Don't know why he couldn't have done that earlier. But hey, he's a vet. Learn from his mistakes. Comes up big to hopefully put this Super Bowl away. Coach wants me to go for it. Oh, can we beat him? No, he's just boo. Oh, whoa. I misclicked. I clicked a couple times. Got a pick, I think. So we're at the point where if we score here, this should be a GG. Devontae again. Can you catch stuff? You catch that one. You were more apt to score from the other 1-yard line, not this one. Just get wide open, please. Oh, he is. Thank God. Hang on. Devontae Adams again. Thank the Lord. Okay. We will also gladly take that one. You best believe, boys, we will take that one. 42-21. First ever time the Las Vegas Raiders have won a Super Bowl, all because of Fernando. So yes, he wins his first Super Bowl in his 2nd NFL season, but fellas, I promise you, this will not be his last. Oh my, what's even crazier, boys, is we legitimately have $168 million to spend after winning the Super Bowl. Holy crap. Bunch of changes. Ashton Genty, now an X Factor, 96 rated. Mendoza up to a 108. I'm telling you, brother, if this front office can once again spend the money they got wisely, this could be the start of a dynasty. So apparently, again, this offseason, they spent a lot of it. And surely, to spend that much money, like $100 million, they had to got some good players, right? Got Vita Vea on a $68 million contract. Thule, 5 years, 100 mil. Brian O'Neill, Scott Keaton, I don't even know who that is. Tyreek Hill? Are we like the old person's home now? A year, 26 mil. Emmanuel Forbes? Goodness gracious, brother. What a haul. Wait, did Devontae Adams retire? I didn't notice that. So we get one old receiver to replace another. But at least we can say Mendoza helped Devontae ride off in the sunset with his one and only Super Bowl. Let's see if the front office can keep stacking, man, and yet again put up another pretty good draft class. All right. I suppose we can pretend we never saw this. I mean, if we were playing baseball, this would be alright. Dude, if you thought last season was crazy, I really think it's about to get crazier. I mean, I know I claimed last year I thought we had a chance to go 17-0, but I seriously mean it. This season might be the year you see the first ever 17-0 team in NFL history. Dang it, wrong again. How are we having to go play at 9-8 Miami? Oh, it's the Chargers' fault. Hey, still another season. We had a top 3 offense. Defense this season was also phenomenal. I don't know how we didn't win more games. Surely this has got to be good enough for MVP numbers, right? 4,600 yards, 42 touchdowns. Although the interception total a little bit higher than what I expect for a 99 rated quarterback. On the ground, another good season from Jeanty. Through the air. Oh, Trey Tucker. By the way, looks like he is turning into the NFL's best receiver. 116 grabs, 1,700 yards, 24 touchdowns. Have to say, Tyreek Hill, good season for a 34-year-old wide receiver. Jack Beck still putting up good numbers. Again, like Brock Bowers, might as well trade him away. Dude, our pass rush in this team is insane. Like, I'd be shocked if we don't make it back to another Super Bowl this year. So let's run it, boys. Straight to the Super Bowl. Can he make it back to another one here? Oh, wow. I didn't think he would, but yet here we are. It's actually crazy after losing 5 games in the regular season, although it looks like we are on quite the winning streak. Didn't realize we won the last 6 games of the regular season. In the postseason, we destroyed Tyreek Hill's former team, took down the Chiefs, took down the Broncos, so 2 straight games we're going to play against divisional foes. Now all we have to do is beat the Buccaneers. Can Fernando officially make it 2 Super Bowls in 3 seasons? Lock in, men. We're just simming straight through. This guy is an animal. Apparently, these steroids are working, as officially Fernando Mendoza has turned the Las Vegas Raiders into back-to-back Super Bowl champions, and funny enough, scored 42 points in both games. And it is so scary, dude, because they have another $121 million to spend this offseason. Perks of having your quarterback play for free. I mean, at this point, man, he really might break all of Tom Brady's records. More improvement alongside the offense this offseason, fellas, as Mendoza's up to 112 overall. Jeanty now joins Mendoza as a member of the 99 club. Trey Tucker now up to a superstar. Crazy enough, Tyreek Hill didn't retire. On defense, is Jenkins fella now a superstar. I'm telling you, brother, another big offseason from our front office, and we're going to win a 3rd straight next season. The question is, are they content? Are they actually going to spend all their money again? All right, so yet again, looks like they spent about $100 million. Don't know if it's even possible, though, to top last year's free agent signings. Just kidding. Jesus! Am I tripping, or is this more than $100 million worth of contracts? What's going on? Xavier Worthy? Ed Oliver, Hufanga, Landon Dickerson, Jack Campbell? Like, what's going on? There's no shot our team doesn't win the Super Bowl again next season. That's before we freaking draft again here. I mean, his offense is actually ridiculous, dude. Like, Xavier Worthy's our number 3 receiver. Our worst offensive lineman is like an 82. Our team is currently a 92 overall, 97 offense with an 88 defense. So I'm shocked the defense actually isn't high overall than that. After adding 91 rated Jack Campbell, Ed Oliver, Hufanga. I mean, we're at freaking Jeremy Chin as a backup. And I'm telling you, we will become the best franchise of all time if we can hit on the draft here. Last year's draft was kind of stinky. We're going to speak a banger of a draft class into existence here. Oh, God. Oh, God. We don't have to talk about it. Get out of here. No point in bringing our vibes down. So with the vibes slightly lowered after that nonsense, we're going to simulate to the playoffs. And that's going to bring our vibes back up because we're going to get our first round bye of Fernando's career, which is actually crazy. 17-0. Watch. Why can't we earn a first round bye, dude? I guess it didn't hurt us the last 2 years. Can we put together NFL's number 1 offense for once? Yes, we did. Defense, I think we did too. I think we just put up the best offense and defense in the National Football League. How did we not earn a first round bye? Mendoza, you crazy man. I mean, I say that. It's been similar numbers every single season. Limited interceptions this season, which is big. 70% completion percentage, which is the best of his career. Now on the ground, Jeanty, great season. Xavier Worthy, what a signing. For the first time, we had 3 1,000-yard receivers, but, you know, the bulk of those touchdowns went to Worthy. That's crazy. And, brother, this is got to be the best pass rush in NFL history. Did we break a record? Max Crosby, 19.5 sacks. That's his best in his career. Tooley with 16. Ed Oliver with 12. Did he finally win MVP for the first time in his career? Yes, he did. It's about freaking time. So tired of Joe Burrow winning the MVP every year in every franchise because they throw the ball 700 times. Now the question, my fellas, is can they make it back to a third straight Super Bowl, to make it 3 in a row? It's tough, man. Like, even though we're such a good team, like, it's Madden simulation. So we got very lucky last year. Genuinely did not think when I skipped all the way ahead, did not think we had a chance to make the Super Bowl. But here we are. Can we do it for a third consecutive season? Does Fernando have it in him? No. The NFL's #1 defense gave up almost 500 yards to the Browns? No. Don't believe it. It's not real. This is not real. Oh, this is gross. Let's just pretend again it didn't happen. Serves you right, dumb game. But now that the Super Bowl streak is over and we've made it to the offseason, I think we're about to do something crazy. First, though, want to see what the team's looking like. Mendoza up to 115 overall. Genty still a 99. I mean, the team legitimately has 3 superstar receivers, all about 90 rated and above. Brock Bowers now up to a 99, although he hasn't done too much. And this freaking defense looking as nasty as ever. And with all the players that we have, it just still blows my mind that we have $43 million to spend. But what we're going to do from here, fellas, is make a slight little tweak. We reset Mendoza's contract so he's free for the next 7 seasons. No. Can't be costing 10K. Make it 0. But we are going to simulate to the end of that contract, which takes us to the 2035 season, which will also take us to the point where I believe he's 31 years old. At that point, we'll see how many Super Bowls he's won, see how much of his team stayed intact, and see if he somehow at that point broke all Tom Brady's records. Watch him win all the next 7 Super Bowls. I mean, if anybody can do it, it's this guy. But the good news 7 years later is that the team's still in the playoffs. Bad news, they're not as good as what I thought they were going to be. Now, interested to see if any of his former teammates are still around. Okay, Genty's still here. I didn't expect this. Holy crap. Half the freaking team's still here. I thought they were all going to be retired. Genty is still an X factor. He's 31 years old too. Normally at this point, running backs are like way downhill and overall, but god dang, Genty must have had the best career of all time. Actually, I just specifically want to see that. Yeah, dude, he's a freaking monster, although I'm a little worried. Him scoring all these touchdowns, I feel like these numbers might have taken away some from Mendoza. Speaking of the main man, at this point, he's about a 121 overall. I do think it gets capped at a certain point, actually. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know if it's at 22 extra skill points, but they're there. Xavier Worthy still here is a 90 rated. Jack Beck still here, 87 rated. Looks like Trey Tucker, though, has moved on to greater and better things. His right guard still here. Brock Bowers still a superstar. How about on defense, though? Oh, yeah. Pretty much everybody's gone. I don't think there's a single player still here. Offense, still one of the best in the National Football League. Mendoza, ooh, his yardage is down. 31 touchdowns, 6 picks. I'm telling you, I would have having Ashton Genty as a teammate hurt him more than anything. Through the air, Shelton Johnson, big year. I'm assuming because of lack of numbers, yeah, Marion Tong wins MVP. Mendoza in 6. I do want to see at this point in his career, he's officially put up 48,000 yards, 421 touchdowns, which by far makes him the best Raider quarterback of all time. See, Genty's broke all the Raiders records as well. Actually had Trey Tucker break a record, but unfortunately, he's quite a bit behind Tom Brady right now in total passing yards. He might catch him in passing touchdowns, but I think the passing yards is possible. It's going to be tough though. But it all just depends on how long Mendoza's going to play. If Madden was in a dumb game and the players didn't automatically retire at like 36, 37 years old, even if they're still like a 99 rated, I would have full confidence in him breaking the record, but he's going to have to put up some crazy yardage fast, or maybe be the first player in Madden 26 to play the 40. I don't know. Which he had some insane seasons. I don't know why the yardage kind of went down the last 5 years or so. But dude, if you can put up numbers like he did in 2029, 2030, 2028, like it's possible he can get to Tom Brady's level. Honestly, has he won any more MVPs? He did in 2031, so he's up to 3 MVPs so far. Now let's see if here he can win himself another Super Bowl, which at this point, don't know how many more he's won the last 7 years, if any. He's not going to add to that tally this season. Oh, it's diabolical, dude. Got past the Bengals, got past the 1 seed, and lost to the Patriots. I mean, it wasn't Mendoza's fault. It's the defense, man. The core is gone. If the core was still here, wouldn't let Travion Henderson run for 91 yards. Wouldn't let him score on this 88-yard touchdown catch. We didn't even sack the quarterback once. Like, there's only so much Mendoza can do. Which again, at this point in time, he's won 2 Super Bowls. Time to see if he's won any more the past 7 seasons. How about in 2029? Oh, that's sickening. Oh, that is gross. There is no way we only put up 12 points with the best quarterback of all time against the Saints. This should have been 3. It's the first ever Super Bowl Mendoza made it to and lost. Hopefully he made up for it in 2030. No. Goes to the Chargers. How about in 2031? Yes. Mendoza gets his 3rd. Big 21-point dub over Brian Daboll and the Giants. Did he go back-to-back for the 2nd time in his career in 2032? No, the Rams get the dub. About in 2033? Yes! That is Super Bowl number 4, 3-point victory of the Seahawks. What about in 2034? No, it goes to the Jets. So, a pretty successful last 7 seasons, as that puts Mendoza's Super Bowl tally at 4. So it's definitely not out of the question that he ends up with the most Super Bowl rings of all time. But the only real question is whether or not he can pass Tom Brady's passing yard record. Oh, God. I did want to see this. They gave Mendoza a 6-year, $473 million contract, so I was excited to see what he got in the open market. But now he's going to play for free again. Oh my God, this is going to take forever. We love it. Free labor. So it's now time to simulate to the end of his new contract extension, which at that point he'll be 36 years old. So let's see if in the next 5 seasons, he can go on the best run in NFL history and win 4 more Super Bowls. Surely he doesn't retire before then, right? Yo, good news. He may be getting old, but this is the first time I've seen the Raiders with a first-round bond. Still leading the NFL's #1 offensive attack, and he put up some of the best numbers I've ever seen him put up in his entire career. 4,800 yards, 50 touchdowns. Surely isn't top that. See what happens when you don't have an Ashton Jeanty on your team still in all your yards, all your touchdowns? Like, genuinely, he could have put up 1,000 touchdowns in his career. The year Shelton Johnson is still here. 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns. Actually spread the wealth out this year. Had his backup tight end put up 5 touchdowns. Had his 2 running backs put up 7. You got this fella, Zach Terrell, almost 20 sacks. I mean, this is a freaking Max Crosby regen. Surely those numbers were good enough for yet again another MVP, which for all we know, he's won every single one of these the last 5 years, which of course he still comes in as a 99 overall, 35 years old. And again, for all I know, he could retire after this season. I wouldn't think so, but you never know with this being a dumb game. Okay, so this season, kind of an anomaly. In 2037, put up insane numbers, but 2038, only 29 touchdowns, 13 picks. It didn't even throw for 4,000 yards. Mainly, I'm just kind of shocked he hasn't ran the ball more. He had that one strange season in 2033 where he ran for 9 touchdowns, but outside of that, dude, hasn't ran for more than, 400 yards a season. Only had a couple seasons where he ran for 4 touchdowns. He had, this season, he broke 14 tackles randomly, but again, he has 99 speed, 99 break tackle. I expect a little bit more. Now, surely, at this point in his career, he doesn't have any original teammates left, right? He's all the way down to 113 overall. Dude, his receiver, Shelton's a beast. X Factor 96 rated. But let's see if the squad of artificial players can go in with a first-round bye, maybe their first-round bye ever, and win themselves another Super Bowl. And for all I know, this could be Mendoza's 8th Super Bowl, breaking the record. We'll find out soon enough. And this year, there is a chance he gets to add to the tally. All he has to do is take down the 9-8 San Francisco 49ers and Kim Mendoza. Get it done. Surely he will. 31-27. That officially makes it 5 Super Bowls for today's main meme. But the question is, did he win any more the last 5 years? So from what we know, he needs 2 Super Bowls to tie Tom Brady's all-time record. He needs 3 to break it. Let's see, man. This is about to get serious. In 2036, Super Bowl goes to the Raiders in Mendoza. That makes 6. That means he needs 1 more Super Bowl win in the next 3 seasons, and he has tied the all-time record. In 2037, there is no way, there is no shot. That is the 7th Super Bowl for Mendoza in his career. 1 more. He needed 1 more in these next 2 seasons to make it 8. It'll become the all-time leader in Super Bowl wins in NFL history. In 2038, it goes to the Bears. Not like this, man. Not like this. In 2039, did he break the all-time record? Yes, he did. Legend! It's the most insane thing I've ever seen, brother. But that means all this challenge comes down to is whether or not he can break both of Tom Brady's all-time career passing records. I seriously might have to wear his jersey in every single video I record the entire month of May, dude. This is the month of my birthday. Like, I don't want to do that. So here we have it. Moment of truth. I'm going to click on career stats first. He has put up 71,000 passing yards, 622 career passing touchdowns, which unfortunately still has him quite a bit behind Tom Brady. But if he can play for maybe another 3-4 seasons, there is a chance he can break both of these. If he plays one more season, he can break the passing touchdown record. But this is a tough one, man. It's hard to beat when Tom Brady plays till he's freaking 48. Like, there's just no rhyme or reason why he should be retiring anytime soon, which, luckily, I think we just revealed that he hasn't yet, so he's at least going to play another season. I'm going to give him another extension where he's going to play for free, but the only question is, how long is he going to do this for? I think he's probably kind of tired. What a shocker. Into the next regular season, right back in the playoffs. Which I assume Mendoza's made the playoffs every single season of his career, which that's like the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Which the one thing I wish they would add to make these videos so much better is if like you can see the standings from every season, like see how the teams did, their stats from every season, even when like you simulate, I don't know, 10 years in the future. Freaking billion-dollar company. I don't know how it's not a thing. When it comes down to this though, like what are the odds he can win his 9th Super Bowl? Maybe he's the first ever player and probably the only ever player to potentially make it to double-digit Super Bowls. Ooh, offense kind of took a big step backwards. Wasn't really Mendoza's fault. That garbage running game, I guess this is a time when you would love to have Ashton Jeanty back. Dude, Shelton is a freaking monster, stealing every touchdown. Like, imagine being Zach Robinson here, former Oklahoma State quarterback, putting up 1,000 yards a season, 105 grabs, but only 2 of those are touchdown, all because a guy named Shelton steals them all. Getting in the backfield quite a bit, P.J. Doherty, 16 sacks, Nick Jeffries, 14. I'm assuming, though, unfortunately, he did not win MVP this year. Came all the way down to 6. But can he officially make it to another Super Bowl to keep the double-digit Super Bowl total alive? Oh, well, that's depressing. Won the wild card round, but lost to the Jags. Gets knocked out by the freaking Jags. Yeah, dude, I'm sure Bob Keaton is out dealing the greatest quarterback of all time. Just please tell me he doesn't retire on that note. He's had too good of a career to not ride off into the sunset. I don't see... Oh, that scared me. PJ retired. That really scared me. Come on, tell me he is still a Raider. Yes, he is, although he's down to 106 overall. I mean, maybe the dream's still alive, because he's officially became the all-time passing touchdown career leader. It's just whether or not he can muster up an extra 14,000 yards. Hey, hold on. That's actually crazy. I'm just now realizing Ashton Jeanty broke the all-time rushing touchdown record, which is nuts, breaking Emmitt Smith's record that stood for, what, 20, 30 years? Maybe longer than that now. But how insane is it to have 2 players on the same offense end up breaking 2 all-time career records? Like, we must have scored the most touchdowns ever in NFL history as a team. Time to lock in, boys, as it's time for Mendoza to put up the first ever season where a QB throws for 7,000 yards. Huh? Hold on a gosh dang second. Mendoza, he's still there. There's no way. With a team that is 92 rated with the greatest quarterback of all time, they missed the playoffs the first time in a 17-year career. Offense didn't suck, so I don't know what the problem is. Was the defense like the worst ever? No, they're pretty good too. How do we only win 7 games? What do you mean? 40 touchdowns, 6 picks. I mean, one of the better years he's had. 6 total rushing touchdowns as a team is diabolical. How do you miss the playoffs when you have a guy named Shelton put up 20 receiving touchdowns? How did he come in 4th MVP? This entire season is just a joke. Please don't tell me after 8 Super Bowl victories, he retires after the first time he misses the playoffs. I refuse to believe it. I rebuke it. At this point, I'm rooting for him to break Tom Brady's record. Okay, so far, so good. He is still there. This is crazy. I cannot tell you the last time in the franchise I saw a quarterback play until he was 38. Like, there's a legitimate chance he just plays a couple more seasons, he really does break that record, which he did just get paid for the first time in his career. So I guess we'll allow it. You know, I think he deserves at least a little bit of money. 2 straight seasons where they missed the playoffs. What is happening? Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is Tremaine? They went and drafted a quarterback, which to be fair, he's at 86 overall already. But you had a 99 rating. Oh my God, he went to the Cincinnati Bengals. Raiders fans, I'm sorry. You literally just cut the greatest quarterback of all time. I didn't have a say in that. He was supposed to be a Raider the entire video, but things happen sometimes in this dumb game. Brother, in this offense where they throw the ball 8,000 times, he might have broken Tom Brady's career passing yard record in just 1 season. he ended up with, oh, that's disappointing. They must have a different coach, a different playbook. I was really excited, to see a 6,000 yard, 60 touchdown season. The Bengals didn't make the playoffs either, which currently puts them at 83,000 yards and 726 touchdowns. One, maybe two more seasons, and he will become the undisputed GOAT. It might take two. You'd have to have the best season of all time to break it next year. I just don't know, though. After 2 losing seasons, is he finally going to call it quits? I mean, he's already older than any quarterback I've ever seen in Madden 26. I don't think I've seen one play past 37. Hold on. So far, still so good. God dang it, dude. He finally retires after 19 seasons. And how depressing for the Raiders fans. Like, after all that, he retires a Bengal? And yeah, I know Tom Brady's ridiculous career passing yard total ended up ruining Mendoza's challenge for him. But in my book, after 8 Super Bowls, over 80,000 career passing yards, and over 700 career passing touchdowns, screw Tom Brady, dude. Mendoza on steroids is the GOAT. Now, if you enjoyed that one, you can click right here to watch another ridiculous Madden challenge.